Hi everyone. When we choose to bring God into our lives, things happen. We invite God's presence in and things happen, and bigger things happen, and even bigger things happen. Bringing God's presence in, knowing that those coins are going to stick. This serves as a metaphor that when we work with God, we walk with God, we call God's presence into our lives. The sky isn't the limit, there is no limit. And that's something that I'm exploring with these coins. Serving as a metaphor, still feeling into this. This is big. So I'm still navigating through this, what God is showing us through the humble penny. And much has happened since October 21st. Those 4 pennies are still up. And this is one of the first 4 original pennies that have been up since October 21st, 7 weeks today. And 2 of the 4 pennies have been moved. They dropped, and I was told exactly where to put them. It was a very meaningful reason and touched me deeply. But all 4 pennies have been up since October 21st. Just 2 fell, and I put them up right away. Then this was just having some fun with a quarter too. So here is the second of the 4 pennies. And the third, that was the very first penny I put up. The original location. And the 4th original location. So 7 weeks today. These 2 of the 4 never dropped. The others only once, and only to be moved as guided and very meaningful. So this being December 9, 2022, back on November 20th, I put up 12 pennies. Right here, as you can see, 1 is missing. There's 11, and I'll explain why. But all this time, there's been these 11 pennies. So that morning, I had the 12 pennies up. Early in the morning, I went for my sunrise walk, and I come across, just 1 block from my house, a penny and then a dime. So that's 11 cents, right? And we know that 11 stands for illumination. I walk in, and to my shock, there's a penny on the floor. And then I realized, 11 pennies. So the 11, right? So there's a definite message there. God's always giving us signs. It's so much fun and so profound to experience them, as you know, and to delve into them and what they mean. And I am going through an illuminating time. We all are. The whole earth is, right? So these are my 11 pennies. And I have one more story to share with my friend on December 5th, who she shares the joy, excitement, and wonderment at the level I do with these coins. So we went out for coffee, and I said, let's just, first I was talking about like how important when 2 or more are gathered, things happen. And it's so true. So I said, well, let's just place some pennies on the wall. So what happened was the penny stuck to my finger for 11 or 12 minutes. I was so grateful to my friend Lisa for thinking to capture it, because I was pretty out of body at that point.
This has been here now for
a few minutes.
Several minutes
least,
already.
Yeah.
I mean, before we even started filming this, so several minutes. And you've walked around the room. Move your finger. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. It's just there. Mary's hands
Too
are clean, I
funny.
promise.
God's having fun with us. Yeah. There's no adhesive, right, Lisa? You're my witness.
No adhesive.
That is so funny. Oh my God.
Okay. God would not let her stick it to the wall, but he put it on her finger instead. What a sense of humor.
Unbelievable. The bottom line is that we are made in the likeness and image of God. And Jesus said, this you will do and more. These things you will do and more. You guys, we are in these times, and that's why God is showing us through the humble penny as an example in many different ways. This is just one way. And maybe there's a different way for you that you'll be drawn to. But I'm just sharing my experience. But the message is, to connect with God, walk with God. That's the constant message I'm getting. We are going through very, very difficult times. It's hard to watch, no question. But we will get to the other side of this. We will get to the other side of this. I hope you watched my video. It was 2 videos ago where Archangel Michael says at one point to find the pockets of peace during this time, with the chaos outside of us. Gotta find the pockets of peace. This is my peace and joy, one of them. Obviously, if you know my work, synchronicity, I'm working with the angels, huge in my life. And I know in many of yours as well. I don't stray from the truth at all. I face it every single day. I'm seeking it, but I also have the balance. I won't go into fear. That's food for the darkness. That's food for the evil. There's such evil that we had no idea. It's all being illuminated right now. So I forgot my dream. Forgot to share my dream. I had a dream last night and I felt God gave me this message knowing I was going to make this video, so it needed to be shared. The dream was about struggle. And I don't remember a lot about it. I just remember it was a long dream. It was a difficult dream. And I've been having a lot of prophetic dreams lately. And, but I couldn't this was early in the night. I'm kind of waking out of it, can't remember. And I heard God say, Jacob's ladder. That's it, just Jacob's ladder. So I kept going back to sleep, waking up, saying Jacob's ladder. I didn't want to forget Jacob's ladder. So I wake up, I do remember Jacob's ladder, and I'm feeling into it. I mean, I don't know a lot about the Bible's story about Jacob having that dream, but basically a ladder between earth and heaven. And, I feel that it's very significant to the message today. I'm still feeling into it. But basically, we have God, we have our angels to keep that bridge open through every day to get through these times into our new earth. Thank you for listening, and please, please share this. I appreciate it so much.